This is Brandon with Fleet Feet, and today we've got a brand new running shoe from Nike. Or is it? I mean, is this a brand new shoe? This is the Nike Vomero Plus. Not the Vomero Plus. So what does that mean exactly? It's gone from Vomero 18 and now they've got the Plus version, and the Plus version just means that there's going to be more of the Vomero. So there's going to be a higher stack, more cushion, more plushness, more Vomero, more shoe. The Vomero 18 and the original Vomero was always one of the more plush daily trainers from Nike, but the Vomero Plus really turns that dial from 10 all the way up to 11. But this time it's got a whole new bag of treats with full ZoomX running through the midsole. It has a really nice wide stable base, a high stack height, and a really nice plush and energetic ride. And the thought process here is, why not bring the magic of a race day shoe into our daily trainers with this ZoomX foam? And whether you're going for your long run, you're running errands, sitting in the airport, or just going for a walk or easy day miles, whatever it looks like, this is going to be a great option for all of those things because of how versatile this shoe is. If there's one thing that we've learned from all of this and from Nike, ZoomX is here to stay. Please make sure to like and subscribe to the channel. It really helps us as we continue to put out new videos. And starting with that upper, like we talked about, the upper has a nice, accommodating, and roomy fit. When I put this shoe on and when the rest of our review team put this shoe on, we noticed one thing instantly. We had to cinch up our laces quite a bit, and the toe box was nice and roomy. I guess that makes sense, especially as a daily trainer. You want something that's comfortable, not too squeezy or hugging the foot too much, or it's restricting blood flow in any way. And when you're out for long miles, say 12, 13, 14, or even 20-mile long runs, you want to make sure that you have a shoe that feels nice and plush and comfortable underfoot, but has a nice relaxing fit on top too. And one of our reviewers, Mandy, did appreciate the breathability of the upper in this shoe, but Max also kind of found that there wasn't that much breathability in this shoe. So, I mean, our reviewers had a bit of a mixed bag of opinions about breathability. I didn't really notice any issues with breathability. I mean, it was hard for me to judge when I was running in the shoe. It was a really hot day outside, so I didn't get to really feel the nuance between a colder day or a hotter day in this shoe. But if we get more testing in it, we'll make sure to report that back. And the tongue is on the bulkier side. It's nice and plush, almost kind of reminds me of other max cushion daily trainer builds, whether it's the More or the Nimbus or something different. Just that really nice cushioned, soft ride. The tongue isn't gusseted, but the heel collar is nice and plush too. But one other thing I am going to note about the upper and just overall design of these shoes, it's got this like monochromatic look going on. It's either an all orange or an all pink. So if you're someone who does enjoy those bright and vibrant colors, then the Vomero might be a good pick for you. And I found this really interesting because typically the brighter shoes that we see are in the race day options, but this isn't a race day. It's just a daily trainer that you're gonna be doing a lot of miles in. But these bright colors still spark excitement in the shoe. And so when you put it on and you run in it, you get that peppiness and that fast feeling from the ZoomX. But I might be getting ahead of myself. We were really just talking about the upper, and if you want to figure out whether the upper fit of this shoe is going to fit best for you, walk into your local Fleet Feet store and try this shoe on for yourself. Go through the fit ID and outfitting process and see whether this shoe or another Nike shoe is going to fit best for you. But now let's move on to that midsole. It is that full unit of ZoomX foam, which is that same foam that provides energy to the Alphafly and the Vaporfly. But as we already know, the name of the foam doesn't always tell the full story across the line. Just because it says ZoomX foam doesn't mean that it's going to be as firm or as aggressive as an Alphafly or the Vaporfly. This ZoomX foam, or this version of ZoomX, is a bit more comfortable and forgiving on foot, more plush, more cushioned, and there's more of it. But some of our reviewers did note some of that peppiness, and one of our reviewers, Mandy, said that it was like running on trampolines. It has a very bouncy feel to it, and I agree with her. It was very bouncy on foot, but it wasn't unstable either. One of the things that I loved so much about this shoe was a lot of other ZoomX foams in the past that I've run in weren't as stable as I'd like them to be, but this one is really nice and stable on foot, given that it doesn't have reaction stacked like the normal Vomero does. And most of that stability is coming from a nice wide base despite the high midsole stack. And this shoe really excels on long run days, on easy run days. Yes, you can pick up the pace in it and you can run faster in it, but I would say this is a really plush shoe. It's a nice cushion shoe as well. It has some nice reactivity to it, but overall, long run days are where this shoe's gonna fit best. And the stack of this shoe, well, there's a lot of it at 45 millimeters in the heel, 35 in the forefoot for a 10 millimeter drop. Let's move on to the outsole. And if there was, I guess you could say a weak point, I'm not even sure if it is really a weak point because I didn't have that many issues with it, but I would say it's in the outsole. The outsole here has full rubber coverage going throughout the shoe, but myself and Mandy and some of our other reviewers did find that even on those slick and wet days, we were just struggling just a bit to keep our ground and traction in this shoe. Though I will say that on dry days or when the ground wasn't slick, I didn't have any issues with cornering or traction either. Mandy did say that she was going to avoid this when trying to go on any uneven terrain or rocky and rooty paths or even gravel paths. But for me, I didn't really have too many issues on the roads. That really worked well for me. I wouldn't recommend this on anything that's going to be overtly challenging or unstable. I would definitely just keep this to the roads and you'll be just fine. Let's move on to the ride and performance. And the Vomero Plus delivers a really nice and soft yet somewhat responsive feel that's hard to find in a max cushion daily trainer. I think of shoes like the More or the Nimbus, and they've got that nice cushioning to it, but it doesn't have that nice pop and energetic sensation like, say, the Vomero does. And one of our reviewers, Mandy, found that this shoe was very energetic for her, and we've been scoring a lot of these shoes out of 5, 1 being not as propulsive all the way to 5 being the most propulsive and energetic, and she gave it that 5 mark and basically said, yeah, you know what, this is a very energetic shoe and it works really well for me. Like I mentioned, she said that it was like running on trampolines and it was very bouncy, so she absolutely loved it in that sense. And I gotta say, I absolutely love the upgrade with the ZoomX foam running through the midsole of the shoe. It's exactly what I've wanted for the longest time from the Vomero 18, but now it's just been brought into this new Plus version, and I gotta say, I absolutely love it. My dreams and wishes came true with this shoe, and I'm really happy with how it turned out. It's nice and fast, it's got that pop, it's a fun shoe, but it still has that max cushion feel that I enjoy. And the weight of this shoe comes in at 9.5 ounces for the women's model or 10.6 ounces for the men's model at a price point of $180. And you're mainly going to get a max cushion experience out of this shoe with quite a bit of energy return. And like we mentioned earlier, make sure to keep this one to the roads. Who is the Nike Vomero Plus really best for? Well, this shoe is really ideal for runners who are seeking a max cushion daily trainer that doesn't feel heavy or dull on foot. And it's perfect for long run days, recovery miles, or just all day wear, or even standing around for a long time. And if you love plush cushioning and you don't mind these really nice and bright monochromatic bold colorways from Nike, the Vomero Plus is an easy yes. And I just gotta say, Nike does ZoomX really well and brought it into the Vomero in a great new way. Not only is it stable, it's stylish, it's bright, it's bold, it has energy, it's got that cushioning you want. So I gotta say, I'm really happy with how this one turned out. And this one earned a top spot with a lot of our testers. They really enjoyed it, I really enjoyed it. And I gotta say, I'm just excited to put some more miles in this one, despite the fact that they do need to maybe enhance the outsole rubber durability or the traction a little bit in this one. I think once they've got that dialed in, this is gonna be an even better shoe than the one it already is. But if you wanna figure out whether this shoe is gonna work best for you, you can check it out at your local Fleet Feet store or get it online at fleetfeet.com. And if you want to learn even more about the Vomero line from Nike or another Nike shoe in general, you can check out the written review on our blog, or you can check out the video review right here on YouTube.